Okay. Hi, my name is Opalfer, and I'm going to show you the picking pattern and strumming pattern for Grandson Peaches. So, the first thing you start out with is the first set of chords. So the first set of chords, if you can see right here, is A major, C sharp major, D major, A major. That's the first set of chords. That's what you start off with. So in the intro and in the verses, you have a certain picking pattern for these chords. And the first picking pattern for this first set of chords is first you start off with your A major chord and you do the bass string and the fourth string together, and then you do the third string and then fourth string and third string. And make sure you're doing the specific pattern like this, not like this. So that's how you start off with. You do your bass string, fourth string, third string, fourth string, third string. And then your next chord, which is your C sharp major, you do the bass string, fourth string, third string, fourth string, third string, and then same with the D chord. And then same with the A chord. So you basically go. So once you play that one time, you can play it again, and then you can add embellishments onto it if you're pretty skilled as a guitar player. I'm not that good of a guitar player, so I didn't add it into my version, but this is actually what is played in the song. So if you want to add that onto your version, then go ahead. So basically, it's the same first chord, same second chord, and then this third chord, you have to be able to hit that fifth fret with your pinky way up there. So you basically go. So it's the same exact picking pattern, the same bass, fourth string, third string, fourth string, third string. You just go up to that fifth fret on that third string, that third note. And then for your final chord, you go bass, fourth, third, fifth, fourth. So basically it goes. Whoops. Okay, and that's your first set. So when you're playing the intro, you play that set, that first part, that easy one, and then the more embellished one, once for the intro, and then once again for that first part of the verse. And then the next set of chords is an A major, then a C major, and then a D major, and then A major. By the way, I'm playing all open chords right now. I'm not doing any barred chords at all the open chords, because I think it gives a much better, more grandson-like sound, because he likes using open chords in these kinds of songs. So basically, it's the same pattern for that A chord, that fourth bass, and then third, fourth, third, and then the same with the C chord. And then the D chord, this is where you change it up. Instead of going bass fourth, you go bass third, then second, then third, then second. And then you do this same thing as you did before for the A chord. And then for the embellished part, which is the second part, you do the same for the first two chords. And then your third chord, you go bass third, second, then fourth, third. And then for that last chord, you do the same as you did for the last chord of the first set of embellished chords, which is that bass fourth, third, fifth, fourth. So basically it goes. Okay, and so you play that set, this set of that A, C sharp, D, A, and then the A, C, D, A. You play that twice for your verses. So that's for both verses. Both verses are the exact same. And then at the very end of each verse, instead of doing that last set where you do this, instead of doing that last set of this chord, you go immediately to a G chord for 2 bars, and then you go to an F chord. And so for the G chord, the picking pattern is what I do is very simple. It's that bass string and then that fifth string, and then the fourth string, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth, fifth, fourth. But you can do a little bit more embellished if you'd like. You could do something like this, or you can do really anything you like with that chord, just as long as you're playing around with that G chord. And then with the F chord, it's just straight up, you play the F chord. And then for the chorus goes is just this simple 4-chord pattern. It's simple four chords in each bar, except you're playing it 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 1. Wait, it'd be 1, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4. That's the pattern you're playing. So you do 1, 3, and 4, 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 1, 3, and 4. And the chords you're playing is that same A major, C sharp, D, A. And you play that four times for the chorus. That last part, instead of changing from the D chord to the A chord, you just land on the D and stay there. And then then you go into the little interlude into the next verse, and it's that same picking pattern, that same. It's just that same picking pattern as you did in the intro. And then you play your second verse, and it's the same as the first verse. And then that next chorus is the exact same as the first chorus, so you still land on that D at the end. And then the next part is the bridge, and the bridge is pretty interesting. It's the same pattern as the chorus, that 1, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, except the chords are different. So the chords are A, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 3, and 4, and then G, 1, 3, and 4, and then F, 1, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, then A, 3, and 4, G, 3, and 4, D, 3, and 4, 1, 3, and 4, A, and 4, and then C sharp, and then D, and then A, and then G, then F, which for F, instead of doing that 1, 3, and 4, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I land on that last note. And then, then the last chorus, basically, instead of, you start off doing just straight chords, just A, C sharp, D, A, C sharp, then D, land on that, and then you go back to that 1, 3, and 4, 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 1, 3, and 4. And then you end the song doing that same pattern. Usually it goes to 4 repetitions for the end of the song for that chord pattern, but you can really do it as many times as you like. It doesn't matter. It's one of those songs that kind of fades out and fades into its own. So I usually do 4. You can do as many as you want. So that's how you do the picking pattern, and that's how you do the chord and strumming pattern for Peaches. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this is kind of a weird setup, but I tried filming this on my phone, which is how I normally film these videos, and I ran out of space because I have too many things on my phone and I am too lazy to delete them. So I decided to do this on my computer instead. I'm sorry if you weren't able to see too much of my fingering and what I was doing, but I tried to angle it to show you as much as I could. If you want anything more specific, anything to be explained more, just comment down below and ask me, and I will let you know exactly what you need to know. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!